why are we here today, girl, right? We're here to do a get ready with me to go nowhere and have a little bit of therapy. Put your SPF on, girl, okay? We may look a fool, but you know, if you are here, then you like chaos, because I'm here to serve you your daily dose of chaos. Girl, I ain't gave y'all no advice. Y'all know I like to look like a glazed donut. She's getting ordered ASAP. Baby, you stumbled off the path to the wrong place. We don't follow rules. We make our own rules. I feel like I look a little ghostly. You can very quickly see that she doesn't know what the f she's doing. Can you say chaotic? Because that's what this is. You know, I look absolutely insane. Ooh, that's pretty. Come on, Fenty Beauty. Like, I'm actually a little gagged at how pretty I look. QVC is that girl, okay? Don't play. It's me. It's she. I'm that girl. Yes, I am. Hey, girl. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Christiana, and welcome. So let's get into what we're doing. First of all, let me talk about the channel. What do we offer here? Right now, we are actively engaged and moving along on a series that's called The Road to 40, which is a daily video series, 365 daily video series, in which I upload a video every day leading up to my milestone 40th birthday. Started off as a daily vlog series. It's transitioned into a daily video series, but nonetheless, you get at least one video from me every day. And I just changed that because as I'm doing this, it just feels right. It feels like the right thing to do, you know? So we gotta be adaptable. Yes, we do. And this particular video is going to be the birth of a new series, and I decided that today. Today, we are getting ready with me to go nowhere. We are gonna do the hair, which I kind of started. So I had a little bit of a camera malfunction. So I will input a little bit of video here of what I looked like before my hair got like this. Girl, yeah, because it was looking a little bit crazy. But we did a little bit of work on the hair. Essentially what I did is I took my frizzy hair, I added a little bit of the dew drops to my hair, and then I just applied a little bit of heat from my old school Tymo comb. I will have all of the products and tools that I use down below in the description box, just for you to be able to click, check out, and purchase if you're interested in purchasing. Some of the links may be affiliate links, so if you click the link and purchase, I'll get a small commission. Just the teensy bitty commission though, girl. It's nothing serious. And I think that catches you up to where we are now. So this is what the head looks like. And I think I'm going to throw just a few curls in it. Or maybe I should just wait until after. No, I want to get the hair completely out of the way. So let's throw a couple of curls. We're going to use the cheese spinning curl because I don't know how to use the curling iron, to be honest with you all. And this is the only way I'm going to get some curls in my hair. So we're going to get this plugged up, throw a few curls, nothing serious, because again, we're getting ready to go nowhere. And then we'll jump back, we'll come back, and we'll get into the get ready with me and therapy session. And I'll go over a little bit about the series, and then we'll get into our topic for today. Okay? Sound like a plan? I think it does. All right. Bet. Okay, back. So as you can see, hair is curled. I'm gonna comb it out a little bit. Finger comb it out a little bit. Hair is done. It's gonna do what it do. Okay, so now that we're back, I'll get into a little bit about why we here today, girl, right? Like, hello, I jumped you guys straight into me doing my hair, but like, why are we here? I'm a little bit thrown off because my camera wanted to play with me. So that's why the order of operations is a little off. But hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I think I already did that. Anyway, so the reason that we're here today is we're here to do a get ready with me to go nowhere and have a little bit of therapy. So we're kind of just going to go off cuff in terms of what is on our mind and give ourselves a little bit of a pep talk, a little motivation. We're going to just chat some things out. I find that when I do my hair and my makeup, I feel like that's when my mind is most sane. Like I feel like things really come together and I'm able to kind of like connect the dot while I'm beautifying myself. Maybe it's just all of my superpowers coming back to me as I look more youthful and like I'm better rested. But I don't know, girl. I don't know what it is, but at any rate, this is the start of a new series that we're going to call Get Ready With Me in Therapy. So the premise, essentially what we will be doing in Get Ready With Me in Therapy is we will be getting ready. Sometimes we'll actually be getting ready to go somewhere. Sometimes we're just going to be playing around, just checking out products and getting ready to do something. Even if it's to get ready to go to the bathroom and wash this crap off. We're going to be putting a look together and we're going to do from head to toe. So I'm going to challenge myself a bit because I am a style girly, but I have kind of veered away from that on this channel because I don't feel that my wardrobe or my personal style is where I want it to be. But we're going to use this series to get it there now, aren't we? We're going to challenge ourselves the same way that I challenged myself to start this channel and to get comfortable in front of the camera. We're going to continue to challenge ourselves through content creation. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to pick out an outfit, piece together what I have to put together a look. The goal of this is for me to step outside of my comfort zone and for us to step outside of ourselves to talk about something that we really need to pep talk ourselves. And today specifically, I want to start this series off talking about your personal brand, your personal style, just building that self-confidence in yourself to be unapologetically yourself. And I know this is a topic that I've, talked about from different vantage points on this channel, but it's a very important one. And it's one that's played a really, really pivotal role in my life as a Black trans woman. So I hope that I'm able to, through these conversations, empower not just trans women or Black trans women, but all people who may feel that they need to have a little bit of an elevation in the self-confidence department. And I think that starts with just owning, the things about you that exist, whether they're positive or negative, and learning to find your superpowers through all of it. So that's what we're going to get into. So we're going to get into the space. So let's get started. I may have already said, but girl, I'm scattered today, so don't mind me. But any products that I'm using, if there are links or if they are available to purchase on the internet, the links will be down below in the description box for you to check them out and go purchase. Some of the links may be affiliate links, in which case, if you click and purchase from the link, I will get a small commission if you want to help your girl out. But at any rate, let's get started. So we're going to pretend that the face is clean, but we're going to pretend that I have sunscreen on. We're not going anywhere, and the sun is nowhere to be found today. So we're just going to pretend that I have sunscreen on, but put your SPF on, girl, okay? As I mentioned just a bit ago, I want to use this series to help me experiment a little bit more, specifically on Get Ready With Me's to Go Nowhere, which probably will be a subsidiary of this particular series because I have a feeling that your girl ain't gonna be going here, there, everywhere when it's time to shoot these. So sometimes we're just gonna be getting ready to go nowhere. And in that case, we're gonna be playful with our makeup. We're gonna pull out things that we may not have used in a long time or been afraid to do when we know that we have to look our best out in the world. Right now, we don't care. We're gonna try things out. We may look a fool, but we'll deal with that. I need to take pictures, so I need to not look a fool, but we may look a fool, okay? Okay, I'm gonna start with this primer. I got this primer last summer. So this is the One Size Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer. So it's supposed to be a really, really good, like, mattifying, supposed to accompany, essentially, it's supposed to be the same energy as, like, the spray, but just in a primer. So this is supposed to be like, you put this on your face, you put your makeup over top, and girl, your makeup's not supposed to move, okay? Through sweat, through all the moisturization. I don't know, I'm not gonna be able to test it, but we're definitely going to put this on the face just to see what the consistency is like and how the makeup sits on top. We're going to jump back and forth between talking about the products and talking about our topic for today, okay? So just follow along. If you are here, then you like chaos. That's the only way I know how to exist, apparently. I don't know how to have home training, apparently. I will talk about my journey a bit with finding my personal confidence, self-confidence, and how I've been able to build a brand and find a purpose through that journey. So I'd say maybe not as far back as maybe 6 months ago, I was at a crossroads in which I felt like, I need to figure out, well, what the F I'm doing. Because girl, what we're doing is not it. You're working for a company that, you know, treats you decently, but that you just don't necessarily feel passionately about anymore. The company, the role, everything. I just felt like I'm going through the motions every day. So we need to figure out, like, girl, what are we doing? What are we doing? So today I'm gonna try out a new technique. I want to under conceal in areas that I would color correct. What I mean by that is I want to use my normal concealer color, not a color corrector. So I usually would veer more peachy, slight tinge of like orangey with color correcting, which would balance the darkness. But I want to try a different technique because, girl, you don't always have color corrector available for you. So I want to see if I can conceal with a normal highlighting concealer, set it with Auntie Danessa, and see how that comes out. So let's try it. So today we're going to use a different concealer. Today we're going to use this Fenty Beauty concealer. So this is the Fenty Beauty, girl, what's this one called? We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer. So this is the hydrating version. I've been mostly on hydrating lately, like matte. Y'all know I like to look like a glazed donut. So we typically are going to go with dewy hydrating product. And I'm going in with this in all the places where there's darkness, along the jawline, under the neck, in the upper lip area, around the mouth. So then we're gonna take a brush and we're going to blend it out. So let's do that. Oh, we're gonna have to find our groove with this because it's a bit ambitious to think that I'm gonna do my makeup and talk about the makeup and talk about a topic. Maybe I'm a little overly ambitious with this concept. We're gonna find our groove, but I think it can be done. And I'm not a girly to mess with when I'm on a mission. When I think that something can be done, I'm gonna try and do it. So as you can see, this is a normal like highlighting color concealer. So it looks noticeable. It's like, bam, girl, it's bright, right? Don't worry. We got Auntie Pat gonna come to the rescue. Where is my foundation brush? One second, girl. I don't have my normal foundation brush, but we're gonna use this Patrick Ta brush. It's a little bit more, I don't think that this is dense enough. I need a denser brush. Wait a minute, I need to go get the brush that I need, right? Right, all right. BRB. All right, I'm back. And my mom just cooked pork chop. That smells so good. I was ready to just completely abandon the rest of this video because your girl's hungry. I wonder what I want for dinner. Oh, this is gonna be so chaotic, like per usual. Everything that I do on this channel is chaotic. So if you like chaos and you have not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button because I'm here to serve you your daily dose of chaos. Okay, so as you can see, we have like a light ass beard, basically, of concealer. See? It's a little light. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with Auntie Danessa with the Blurring Balm Powder. This essentially is like a primer, but it also has a little bit of tint, so we're gonna put her right over top to kind of neutralize. We're gonna see how this comes out. Oh, girl, wait. I think it's actually snapping. Wait, is that eating? If I just discovered something new to save myself from having to always have color corrector too. And I know if you are an actual makeup girly and you like to follow the rules, baby, you stumbled off the path to the wrong place. Because over here, we don't follow rules. We make our own rules. I think that's a bomb catch saying. I need to use that. I act like that's so original. Like, I'm sure somebody else is already using that. I don't know. It's kind of eating, y'all. It's kind of eating. Like, it looks so good in the mirror. If I found something new, I'm honestly impressed with myself right now. Don't mind me. She's just impressed with herself. Okay, so this is how we're looking after that. So you can see it's still a little bit lighter. This is not like something you can do and just punch it. Like, you have to do this and then you still need a coverage product, but that's okay. We plan to do that anyway today. But I don't know, I kind of like it. We're gonna see as we continue with the coverage product whether it pans out or it doesn't, but we taking risks. So back to what we were talking about. But first, we're gonna go in with this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. I'm in the shade 10 in this. I also have 9, but 9's a little light. I prefer to go in with 10. So jumping back to what we were discussing. So I think my journey of self-discovery and, finding my purpose really started with me challenging myself to take a leap. I think that I had been putting forth the effort and doing the work to really understand a bit more about myself, and it kind of serendipitously made everything come together in terms of like, yeah, you're not happy at your company, you're not happy doing what you're doing because now that you have a better understanding as to what kind of things nourish you, this space doesn't qualify. You come to that realization, you come to that conclusion once you just have that moment of truth with yourself. I think it's so important. The moment of clarity is what I call it. You have that moment of clarity about not being happy with your current, situation, your current status, and really sit down and investigate as to how you feel and what parts of the space, the process, the whatever it is you're examining are not nourishing you. Once you have that honest conversation with yourself and know that change is needed, the rest is history, boo. That's when you really can make some strides towards moving in your purpose, right? But we're not focusing so much on the moving in the purpose. The moving in the purpose is kind of something that comes as a result of you finding yourself identity, finding your identity. No, it's not really anything else other than looking inside you and figuring out exactly who you are, what you want. Then the living in the purpose is the action part. Yeah. So face is on. I look a little bit, I don't know, I'm not fully sold on the fact that that's the correct shade for me in the yummy skin, but I feel like once I have everything else on, it will all make sense. But I feel like I look a little ghostly. I maybe need another shade up. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Maybe it's the lighting. Let me see how I look in the mirror. Oh, it's giving a little bit like Casper. So I don't know, girl. We gonna roll with it and see how things come out. Now we're gonna go back in with Fenty and just do just the slightest bit more in all of our areas that we conceal. So around the mouth and the under eyes. I love the consistency of this concealer. It's very creamy, very smooth. Like, I can tell when I apply it to my face that she's smooth. She's a smooth operator. All right, now we're just gonna blend this all in. So as far as your personal brand journey, you really have to do a call to action with yourself to embark on that journey. And it usually is prompted by a lack of fulfillment in spaces and places in your life. That was my personal experience with it, and the experience of a few other people that I know personally who embarked on the same kind of journey. They all kind of said the same thing. It's kind of like you have to have that moment of realization in which you say, you know what? Yeah, girl, I need to sit down and learn a few things about myself. I need to figure out exactly who I am so that I can figure out how to get up out of this situation, because, I can devise a plan. I can make a plan to get out of a situation, but what good is that if you make a plan to get out of a situation to just land yourself in another situation that doesn't nourish you? Only way that you can land yourself in a situation the next time that actually is going to be fulfilling and nourishing is to do the work as far as identity. And I think the identity conversation is very much centered around people who, like myself, like trans people, who refute the gender identity you were given at birth when you know, have your, I look absolutely insane. When you, let me keep going so that I don't explain this tidbit with this face, because girl, what? I look crazy. I'm looking, it's giving very much Casper. We're gonna have to do something because I'm looking a little crazy. All right, let's add some warmth back to the face. So I'm gonna go in with this product. This is a Fenty product that I've had for a while. It's her contour stick. I'm in the shade Truffle. Match Sticks contour stick. I'm in the shade Truffle. I don't necessarily know if this is going to be dark enough to do anything. I know that you probably shouldn't go directly in the face like this, but that's what we're doing because that's what I feel like doing. And what did I tell y'all? No rules over here. Okay? Okay. So I usually just try and do right along the jawline and then around top of the head just to give a little warmth. Yeah, okay. Let's blend her out, girl. Let's see what we can do. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with this Hatcher brush. And I like to carry my contour up a little bit, so I want my face to be like snatched up. We trying to look younger, not older, girl. We trying to bring the youth back to our face. So not put too much, girl. What? We in a whole nother realm today, girl. I don't know what we doing, but I probably needed to set my concealer before I started bronzing. Yeah, so we're totally out of the order of operations, but what did I say? We love chaos over here, don't we? We sure do. We sure do. That matchstick is a really pretty color. Like, it is giving exactly what it needs to give. And then I kind of want to come down along the jawline too, just because we're just looking a little ghostly. I usually don't need to define the jawline, but I feel like today, girl, we need to define the jawline because where'd it go? Where's the jawline? Went on vacation. Hey, you know what? I might not have made a mistake because I see girlies do it this way all the time. Ooh, that's pretty. Come on, Fenty Beauty. Girl, yes. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some powder. I think I literally have used all of the powder in my big Givenchy powder, so I'm gonna use my little travel one because I haven't gotten a new big one yet. She's getting ordered ASAP. ASAP. Y'all know I'm a fool. Well, maybe I should use a fresh powder puff since I have one right here from Amazon. It's nothing like busting out a fresh powder puff, girl. Nothing. And I know that this is open because I definitely have used it once before doing a video because I left the big one elsewhere. All right, so we're just gonna go in, we're just gonna set all the places that we concealed. And when I tell you this powder, baby, she just gets the face together. Like when you just be looking like, oh my God, I look crazy, I look crazy. You put this powder on and she just takes you from crazy to that girl. It takes you from crazy to that girl. Like Givenchy, girl. As much as I rant and rave about this powder, I need a Givenchy partnership. They can be like, girl, you unqualified, please. But thanks for using the powder. Thanks for talking about the powder. Thanks for using the powder. But you are unqualified to own those shoes, if that's the case. Shout out to my girl, Miss Tiffany Pollard. She really is that girl. Girl, I ain't gave y'all no advice about, I gave y'all a little morsel of advice, but in true Christiana fashion, we got off track and started to be chaotic. So I apologize, girl, for anyone that's actually here and looking for a tame time, because you just won't find it over here. We just don't know how to do it. But anyway, ooh, I forgot to do my forehead, girl. I forgot to do a little contour on my nose. Not contour. I forgot to do a little bit of concealing on the forehead right here in the middle and right down the bridge of my nose. It just gives a little extra definition. Weird. Can you say chaotic? Because that's what this is. That's what this is, girl. It's giving straight up chaos. But that's okay, because this is for the girls that love chaos. This is for them. This is for the girls who like to break rules like me. I actually really do like rules, but I just don't like dumb rules. Because some rules are just like, really? I mean, it's one thing if everyone enacted and made rules to just serve humankind and keeping things from going left and keeping everyone, you know, copacetic. But as you can see, Exhibit A, current administration, just making shit up and trying to do things out of hate, out of spite, out of greed. So yeah, that's how that can go. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. We're looking a little bit, it's giving a little bit of bozo, but we're gonna get it together, girl. We're gonna warm things up on this face, okay? So we need a good powder, and she's affordable, and she's that girl. Meet your new bestie. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter. Yes, ma'am. It's a yes ma'am for me. She's gonna get everything together in this face so that it doesn't look like a disjointed mess, because right now we see very, very light concealer areas, and then, you know, we bronzed and everything just looks a bit like light dark. So this is just gonna bring everything together. So we're just gonna go over the entirety of the face, with the exception of where I put the Givenchy powder, because we don't want to be a powder face girl. We just want to make sure that the remaining areas are set. Ooh, and look at how everything is coming together now, girl. You're probably looking at my face like, girl, you look the exact same. I promise you I don't. Let's get into it. And we're not nearly done yet, so we still got time to get the face together. So next, we are going to go in with some blush. We have concealed, we have defined the face, added a little bit of warmth back with the contour stick. Now we're going to blush. So I have this blush from Rare Beauty that I want to try out. It's liquid, and then I think I'm gonna go over top with maybe a little bit of Patrick Ta, but we'll get there when we get there. So let's put a little bit. Now I heard Selena, girl, this is a little bit goes a long way. So we're gonna start with like 3 dots on each side. We're gonna see, girl, if I come out looking more like Bozo, it's gonna be on, girl. It's gonna be on. Me and you, we gonna duke it out. Ooh, it's pretty, but she's real pigmented. Yeah, she's a pigmented girly. Wow. Wowza. But we like. But look how pretty that is. And look, it gives you like a little, you know, a little dewy kind of situation, like a little glossy kind of situation. Okay. Hey, Selena girl. I see you. Look, I'm so late to the train. Girl, these been all the rage for years. And here I am, just trying it out now. But you know, I move on my own terms. I don't do it just because the girls say to do it, you know? I'll do the little nose thing the girls do. They always do like a little bit blush on the nose, just to give a full flush thing. I don't know, I never got it, but today, why not? Like, I don't got anything else to do other than be experimental, so let's do it. So this will be looking like right now. Okay. Let's do, what's next? I'm so thrown off because I'm not using my normal products. I'm like, girl, what's next? Let's put something on let's do a little bit of powder over top of this just to set it. So I'm gonna pull up, I think this product is now discontinued, but this is a Patrick Ta blush palette. So look at these pretty colors, right? They're so pretty. So you get a cream blush and you get a powder blush. And as you can see, I barely used it, but that's about to change, girl. So let's look at the color of this. I feel like this middle shade will be really pretty. I feel like that's the shade I always gravitate to though. Maybe I should do something different. Maybe I should go here. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here instead. Why not? Yellow. Yellow, girl. Yellow. I know, I'm such a millennial, bringing up old terms. Don't nobody say yellow no more. But I do, and I'm somebody. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our brush. I think I fear I gathered too much on this brush. It's gonna look crazy, but let's see. Yeah, she's giving geisha. Oh my gosh, girl, what is happening? It actually looks really pretty in the mirror. It looks a little dramatic on camera, but it looks really pretty in the mirror. Or maybe that's just my usual delusion, you know? Ooh, girl, we might have to go back over that with the bronzer brush or something to kind of tone it down. Let's see if I want to do this side normal. No, what do we think, y'all? Woo, she's giving blush. She's giving blush, y'all. Woo! All right, girl. Now we need to do something with the eyes. So usually I just say screw it when it comes to the brows, but today we're gonna do a little something with the brows. So let's find our brow. Did I bring a brow pencil? Oh, if I didn't bring a brow pencil, then we're not doing anything with the brows. So yeah, it looks like we're not doing anything with the brows because that's where I draw the line. I'm not going back to the bathroom to go get the brow pencil just to do brows when I don't want to do brows to begin with. So let's go ahead and go to the eyelid. Now usually y'all know how I do. I usually just take whatever I'm putting on as my blush and I put it on the eyelid. But we also have a Patrick Ta palette. This is the number, which palette is this? I don't know. 2? It's these colors, girl. And it'll be linked down below. So you can, these. So it's like neutrally, yeah. And you have 2 creams over here. And then you have your powder blushes down here. And then you have your glitter ones up there. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna probably go in with a cream first. I don't know if this is trifling, but I'm about to use the same brush for everything. So let's go in with a little bit of cream first just to set the scene, right? Then we'll set the cream with a little powder. Ooh, girl, this is like, look, I'm not an eyeshadow girly, so I'm not used to like putting on eyeshadow where it's just like boom, you put it in the eyeshadow, put it on your eyes, and it's like bam, it's there. Okay, so we're gonna put the cream all across the eyelid. See that? So wow, I think I look so pretty already, and I'm not even finished with the face yet, but I feel like I look really pretty. Like I'm actually a little gagged at how pretty I look. But anyway, let's go in with maybe this shade. Let's try it. I'm just applying it over top of that cream to kind of set it. We're gonna add some glitter too, girl, because why not? I'm just gonna kind of apply it all over the whole thing. We're not gonna get fancy smancy in terms of trying to do like, ooh, like different colors and make it smoky, or maybe let's do a little bit of darker. Let's take this shade, this one, it's a little bit darker. Let's take it on the outside. So let's do it like just out here, just to kind of give it a little bit of a darker. You can very quickly see that she doesn't know what the she's doing when it comes to this. But I don't proclaim to be a professional or any kind of makeup. I just am a girl that likes makeup, and I'm willing to experiment on myself. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with this color for the glitter. Take the same brush, girl. I know you're not supposed to use the same brush. And I'm gonna go in just on the lid portion, just to, oh, it is, wow, wait. That's high-key pretty. Oh my gosh, why have I not used this palette? It really is so pretty. It's not me, it's, you can't see it that well on camera, but in person, you get a nice little subtle shimmer. It just adds a little bit of definition. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay. And then we're gonna just take the same brush just to smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go and just take it and just kind of rub it across right below. So I'm not taking any additional product. I'm just taking what's already remnants on my brush, just rubbing it across just to accentuate the smokiness underneath. Now I usually just go about middle of the eye to the outside, and you see how it just added a little bit of smokiness. Nothing crazy though. Like I'm not about to be on the cover page of the major magazine. I'm literally just a girl here doing my makeup. All right, now are we gonna play with eyeliner, y'all? I think we should try out lashes. I have some lashes, and I never put lashes on. I got them from QVC from this lady named Kim Gravel. Oh, girl. Hold 1 second, y'all. My friend's calling. All right, girl, I'm back. You know, the bestie call. When the bestie calls, you gotta take the call. So, hey, boo. Hey, Sarah. But anyway, I got the lashes now, so we're gonna put some lashes on today. We're not gonna fool with eyeliner, and I don't think that we need any additional mascara on the lashes. I have never put a lash on a day in my life, so this is gonna either be real cute or it's gonna be real entertaining because I don't know what I'm doing. So I think before I got up off this camera for a second to go take my call, I think I said that I got the lashes from QVC. I did. I got them from a lady on there named Kim Gravel. She has a makeup line called Love Who You Are. Me and my mom, we love us some Kim Gravel. Yes, we do shop at QVC, okay? Don't try it with us. It's QVC is that girl, okay? Don't play. So, I'm putting on these flash lashes, and they are in Glam. So they're self-adhesive false lashes. So we're gonna see what they're hitting on. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can figure out how to do this. So I'm supposed to be able to put them on, and then I can take them off. And I was told I can take them off, put them back in the container. Easy peasy, but we'll see. All right, girl, let's see what these is hitting on. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's not focusing on the lash. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. And we're just gonna take it. We're gonna apply it to. Hold on, girl, hold on. I'm gonna start from the outside because I like my lashes to be fuller on the outside because that's how my lashes naturally are. So I'm gonna start from the outside and work my way in. Girl, I don't even know how to hold these. Is it on? My God, it's on. I did it. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the side with the lashes. I think I am gonna add a little bit of mascara. Wait, hold on. Okay, so this is the side with the lashes. And then I'm just gonna put the other one on. Girl, y'all don't need to see me tussle with this lash. So I probably will zoom y'all through this one. And I think we are gonna put just a little bit of liner on because, girl, what? Like, it looks crazy without liner. So I'm gonna go grab my liner. BRB. Okay, girl, we're gonna put on a little bit of liner just to fill in the rest of this line. Okay. Wow, we look so pretty. Okay, so next we need to do a little bottom lash line. I'm fairly certain that there's no link for this. I've used this in a previous video, but girl, let me stop tussling with this 1 second. Okay, so now we are going to use a bottom lash liner. This is from Marc Jacobs. I think Marc Jacobs makeup beauty line was discontinued. I don't think I'll be able to give you a link to this. I like to put this along the waterline because I think it just does something. Don't ask me what. I think it does something. It's just a nice bronzy neutral color. Yeah. Okay. And then finally, girl, we got to do something with the lips. So let's go ahead and put on what I pulled out. I think I'm gonna go with the Patrick Ta liner. So this actually is a precision gel liner. It's in the shade, what's the shade, girl? Deep Bronze. This is the package. Yeah. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna line the lips. I like this. It's a natural like brown color, so it doesn't look crazy on lips. Sometimes the brown liners are just too dark, girl. But yeah. So that's the liner. And then we're gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty Heat gloss in the shade Fenty Glow Heat Gloss Bomb shade 3. So it's just a nice naturally pink color. And girl, I ain't give y'all a lick of advice. And you know what? Take the nuggets I gave you and run with it. Just kidding. I'm gonna hook y'all up with a little bit of advice. We'll do a little chit chat portion at the end where I talk about the topic because it's just too much. So I think this one's a learning one, right? I learned a lot about what I can do, what I can't do. The lip liner is looking a little dark with just this, so we're gonna need to add a little pigment. 1 second, let me see if I can add something on top just to, I don't know, I have these Fenty Beauty lip stains. Let's see the colors. Oh no, that one's light, girl. Too light. Ooh, maybe this shade? Let's see. Ooh, big old pink lips, girl. It's looking a little clown-esque. I don't like it, y'all. 1 sec. Okay, I took some off. It's still really pink. I'll even add some gloss on top to see if that'll do something. Girl, what? My lips are so pink. Like, I don't know what to do with this. My lips are just giving really pink. No, what do y'all think? I don't usually do my lips. Anything that's not like neutrally. I don't know, what y'all think? What do y'all think of the look? Do we like it? I think I look like I got a beat girl. Like, I don't even recognize myself. I usually don't do this much makeup, so I'm just like a little gagged at how much makeup I feel like I have on my face. But I don't know. What do we think? I don't know, girl. But anyway, let's switch gears now and let's get into let's get to the styling portion of this. So I have my outfit picked out already. So I'm gonna just go pop it on and I'll do a quick I'll show you guys the full look, and then we'll sit down and we'll go over the therapy portion of the video. Okay. BRB. Okay, y'all, so this video took a little bit more effort and probably required a little bit more planning than I actually did. So it's taken a little longer than I anticipated. So the lighting's changed, the whole setup has changed. Sorry for the inconsistency, but we're learning things over here today. Like, Get Ready With Me's and therapy are going to be a little bit more planned than I had originally planned for them to be. And I think the way that we're going to do it is we're going to do the Get Ready With Me portion first and then the therapy session afterwards. So, you know, if you're interested in one or both elements, depending, there will be timestamps below. And there's timestamps in all of my videos for anyone that's new here or anyone who's been here that doesn't know that. There's always timestamps, but this in particular, like if you're interested in just one portion or the other, I will separate them and I won't weave them together so that you can choose which portion, or if you want to watch both portions, you can have it your way, girl, just like BK style. Okay. But anyway, so that's why I don't look. Let's get into the full look. Okay, so let's go over each piece. So I'll start with the dress, which I also have on here. The dress is from Dish, which is an Australian brand, and it's spelled DISSH. I love their clothes. Like, if you want a store that's like, you want to know a store that's like my aesthetic, that store is. I love pretty much all of their stuff. A little bit on the pricier side. It's not like fast fashion, but I love their stuff. This dress I got last year. It's a linen dress. It's definitely not big boob friendly. I don't have huge boobs. We barely got B cubs, girl. So if you have big boobs, not the dress for you. But I don't believe I'm going to be able to link it because it is from last year, and they kind of move like Zara. Like, they have seasons, and then once they sell that out, girl, it's gone. We're moving on to something else. So if it is a link for it, it will be down below in the description box, but I'm pretty sure that it's long gone. The jacket is a HSN find from my boy C Wonder, which is Christian Siriano's line. It's his affordable line. So I love, it's like basically like a I want to say tool, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's I'll pop the word up here that I'm looking for because I just can't think in this moment. But yeah, it's that material. Vibrant. I love it because it's a show-stopping piece, and I didn't spend that much money on it. If it's still available, again, link will be down in the description box. But it also probably was something that was seasonal. I love it though. I always add it on top of something that may just be like plain, just to add a little bit of pizzazz, but she's a showstopper. Every time I put her on heads breaking necks, girl, people just be like, bam, who's that girl? It's me, it's she, I'm that girl, yes I am. So I love that piece. And then for the earrings, which I have one here, earrings are from H&M. I thought that these kind of look like shells or like little croissants, and no, it just kind of goes with the dress, in my opinion. If I wanted to make this truly summery, I probably would do like, you know, one of those like bamboo-ish kind of earrings with this, and it would be like a good complement, a good match, right? So I would do that. And then let's talk about the shoes. The shoes, baby, I need to go shoe shopping because I don't have enough shoes. I have a pair of wedges that I think may have looked okay with this, but they're also like, I just threw on these neutral Stuart Weitzmans. Stuart Weitzmans make some amazingly comfortable pumps. Like, these are slingback pumps, but they are so comfortable. Like, it doesn't feel like I have a 3-4 inch heel on because it has like a lot of cushion in the actual footbed of the shoe. So I love those pumps. They're my go-to. They're neutral. You can't go wrong. Every girly needs a black pair pump, neutral pair pumps. I personally love slingbacks because I feel like they're less constricting. Even if it's a little chilly, I may sometimes grab for a slingback before I grab for a full pump. But that's just me being a fool. So yeah, that's the shoes and Jenny Bird jewelry. And yeah, so that's the look. So that's the style portion of the video. So now let's get into the therapy. And I'm not exactly sure where we left off. So I'm just gonna go into a quick rant about this topic, and then we're gonna wrap this up because this has been chaotic, and I'm not sure whether this is gonna be 15 minutes or 45 minutes at this point because the footage is all over the place. I got a lot of footage, and I just don't want the video to be obnoxious. So, yeah. Why am I shoulder popping? So, yes, when it comes to, self-therapy and just when it comes to personal identity, I think it's just important that we prioritize it, that we make it the first step. I think a lot of times we always want to jump into action. And I think that's a reactionary thing that a lot of times we do when we're in situations, when we're uncomfortable, when we don't like something, we say, this is not for me. And you make that reaction, right? You say, I'm not doing this, I quit. But I think that the piece that people miss is the moment of introspection to really think about, what am I doing? Who am I? What nourishes me? What makes me feel my best self? And if you do that step first, you can act more tactically than being reactionary, if you will. So that is my biggest piece of advice in terms of just living with purpose and the importance of your personal identity and really owning it is to be authentic. I did a video on the power of authenticity, and it really will set you free. It really will unlock and unleash so many things in your life, so many opportunities. I don't want to ramble on too much longer because I don't know what I already said earlier in the video and whatnot, but girl, bear with me. This was a hot mess, and we're still working out the kinks of this, but just know something real cute with get ready with me's and all that jazz. I can't even remember to put my phone on vibrate. That's where we are. It's just giving pure chaos. So thank you all so much for sticking with me if you stuck this long in the video. And if you stuck this long in the video and you're not currently subscribed, you might as well just join the fam. So you might as well go ahead and hit the subscribe button, join the fam, and I promise you things are gonna get better. But if you like chaos, we got all that right now too. We got an abundance of chaos right now. An abundance of chaos. So join right now and you'll get well fed with that, okay? But I'm gonna hop off of here and go eat me some dinner, get this edited and get this ready for you guys to be up within the next day or two. Thanks again, and I will see you all in the next one.